Honestly, if almond milk is a person, it would be the least offensive and most polite person you ever know. Hi everyone, it's Miranda here, and today we're talking about almond milk.
I pick through my pockets for gifts of the heart, velour and dimes for the world.
Almond milk is great. It's popular for a reason. It's high in vitamin E, it's lactose free, it's dairy free, it's vegan, it's plant-based, it's low in calories, it's low in sugar, it doesn't have much protein, not much fat, doesn't taste much. Honestly, if almond milk is a person, it would be the least offensive and most polite person you ever know, who just agrees with everybody. But the type of almond milk that you usually get from the grocery stores though, that's something else. That is a nice but sneaky person, because there are a lot of mysterious ingredients in those store-bought almond milk. In that case, should we all make our own almond milk? It's really easy to make almond milk, but it's still work. So is it really worth it? I have some almond milk that I just made. I'm gonna show you how I make this almond milk. It is so simple that I don't really need to talk you through it, so just watch. That's how you make almond milk. Also, don't throw away the leftover almond pulp because they can be made into little energy balls. I'll show you how to do that at the very end of the video, so don't leave yet. We're gonna compare the store-bought almond milk and this homemade almond milk. That's how we know if it's really worth it to make our own. I'm gonna sit down for this. Look at it from a health perspective. There are a lot of ingredients in this store-bought almond milk. I only realized this not that long ago because I always thought almond milk it's just almonds. Anything that ends with gum are a type of food additive that's used to bind things together. And sunflower lecithin is to create a smoother texture in almond milk. So these things are just there to enhance the texture and make the texture of almond milk more pleasant, I guess. I'm not saying these additives are bad for you, it's gonna harm you in any kind of way. No. These additives are very commonly used in food and they're generally considered safe to consume, but these things are considered as fillers. What that means is the actual amount of almond you get from this carton of almond milk is much lower than what you would expect. This is a lot of almond milk. To be able to produce this much milk, you need a lot of almonds. The one thing that really makes me have a lot of question mark is natural flavor. Companies don't actually need to disclose what is actually that natural flavor. My guess is, you know, it's just there to enhance the almond flavor. It's just a flavor enhancer, I guess. And then there's a bunch of vitamins, minerals, which is great because it adds personality. And if we compare it to the homemade almond milk, almonds, filtered water, and a little bit of sea salt in it, this is definitely a healthier option and you can actually get a lot of the benefits from almonds. But I actually went on Google to see if there is a commercial almond milk that only has almonds almonds and water. And I found this almond milk from this brand Elmhurst. It's the equivalent of homemade almond milk. In my opinion, when it comes to ingredients, the simpler the better. That's always the rule. But unfortunately, most common almond milk you can find at supermarkets have fillers. Moving on, we're gonna look at this from a cost perspective. I'm just preparing myself because we're gonna do the math and it's gonna get technical. For this carton, it costs $4.29. Everything is in Canadian dollars, by the way. So $4.29 for this 1.89 liter of almond milk. So that's about $2.30 per liter. That's really cheap. But if you look at this luxury high-end almond milk that I showed you guys earlier, $6.99 for 946 milliliters. So that's about $7 per liter. Pricey. And now let's talk about homemade almond milk. So there are a lot of factors when it comes to homemade almond milk. If you're just looking at the ingredients, it's just almond and water. But of course, you need to have a blender and you need to have the nut milk bag. But these things can be reused over and over again. The price of almonds varies a lot, actually, depending on if you're going organic or not, the types of almond, and if you're buying bulk, it's definitely a lot cheaper. But I was in a rush, so I just got this organic European almonds, $9.79 for 250 grams of almonds. I used about half of the bag to make this 1 liter. So this 1 liter of homemade almond milk cost me about $5. But like I said, you can definitely find cheaper almonds if you buy bulk. Okay, now the technical stuff is over. Let's talk about convenience. It definitely takes time to make homemade almond milk. You need to plan ahead to make your almond milk. You need to soak the nuts for 12 hours. That's a lot of time. There are actually ways to make almond milk without soaking the nuts. A lot of them use almond butter or ground almond, but if you're using the nuts, you definitely need to soak them. If you need almond milk for your coffee on Monday, you need to start soaking the nuts the night before. So there's some kind of thinking and planning ahead and time involved. For fresh almond milk, you need to consume it within a week. I try to drink it within 5 days. That means you can't make a big batch of almond milk. You need to be careful with the fresh almond milk. It really doesn't last that long in the fridge. I got this carton of milk a week ago. The expiration date is June 9th. It literally lasts a month and a half. Isn't that a little bit scary? The differences between how long this milk lasts and how long the real almond milk lasts just give me a lot of questions and make me really concerned. It definitely has something to do with the additives. If you don't drink almond milk every day and you still want something on hand, you have more than a month to finish this thing. For homemade almond milk, like I said, you can make a big batch. Then that means you have to make it more frequently if you drink almond milk every day. So you decide. After carefully examining these almond milk, it's up to you to decide which one suits your lifestyle better. For me, I try to make my own almond milk as much as I can, but if I'm in a rush, if I ran out of almond milk and I really need something right away, I will go get a carton of almond milk. Is it worth it or not? It's just like organic food. If you have the money, if you want to make that effort, then buy organic. But if you don't want to, the regular ones is still safe to eat. It won't necessarily kill you. I'm just showing you the differences between these two so you can make a better decision for yourself.